guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing today? I'm doing good. But anyway, I just wanted to tell y'all, come talk to y'all about like how some people, this kind of goes in my other video, like how, you know, when people can tear you down, but it's a little bit different. It's just kind of how it can hurt you when it's from somebody that you know, or a family member, cousin, somebody like that. Because sometimes when it comes from them, it really does hurt. And I feel a difference between telling somebody out of love, and then there's a difference between telling somebody out of just not caring whether it's out of love or not. It's just like, well, I said that, you know, take it how you want to take it. And you know, hey, now, I always said I'd rather have something be from somebody that I knew than somebody that I didn't. And they tell me, you know. But anyway, I just want to say, I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, when it comes from a family member, it really can hurt. But even if it was 5-6 years ago, some stuff, you know, runs with us all the way until we're grown. You know, from something that somebody said. So really, I mean, sometimes that's just how it is. Because I know, like, here's an example from me. A few years ago, somebody had said something to me that shouldn't have been said. And I know sometimes we don't do nothing. Like, we're for real just sitting there, and they just say it, and it's like, you know. But when they said this, I was thinking, you know, where is your spirit at? I'm saying, like, where's your mood at? You know, was there anything left? Like, you know, hey, it's something, you know. So I just didn't understand it. But it was just kind of about, I'm not gonna say what they said, but it was just about me graduating and just how I'd have to do it, and it just was very negative, you know. So, you know, and I'm still trying to heal from that, and it did hurt me. So, you know, they said it, and I'm not gonna go. I could easily go back and say, but sometimes when people do that, the scary part is sometimes people can hurt you. And they don't, like, if it's some years, of course, like, they wouldn't remember. But if it's something like that they thought it was a joke, then they would be like, oh, you really thought I meant? Well, but if that's how you came off, because some people, I'm going to tell the truth, y'all. Some people really do. They think that everything is a joke. And so they just say whatever. And then when they hurt somebody, they don't even realize that they did it, because they're so used to joking with everybody that they didn't even realize that it was off with that one person. Now, yes, it was made out of a joke, but it was most definitely, you know, not a joke to me, because I'm still hurting. But from that hurt, I learned that I have to get up from that hurt, and I have to move on. And yes, I've forgiven them in my heart, and I know I did. But part of that comes too, like, everybody's not going to celebrate you. And everybody's not going to say they're sorry, because some people feel right in what they said. And also, if they feel right, then they feel right about what they said, and they don't care. And even when they make a joke about it, everything is not a joke. So, and some people do end up kind of, how do I want to put this, struggling, there we go, struggling down the road, because later on in their life, because they went joking with everybody, you know, really, thinking that, oh, this was, and then when they throw that one person off, then they don't want to hear that they were wrong, too. That's part of it, too. They don't want to hear that they were wrong, because they felt like, well, it was only a joke, you know, you shouldn't have. Now, yes, if they said it and you laughed, too, then that's kind of understandable. But even then, some people are not going to say, like, you hurt me right then. They might laugh, or they might not say nothing right then, but it still can hurt them down, you know, deep. And yes, what they said, it did cut me. It cut me up. And it's still cutting me, because it never should have been said. And and I can honestly say this too, like, had they only waited for the outcome, I don't even know the outcome yet. But when that outcome comes, I know that I'm going to be happy. And then it's going to kind of be like a, well, moment. Well, I'm happy for me, but God bless you that, you know, you thought I couldn't do it, but I did it. You know, and I know that day is going to come for me, and I know that day is going to come for somebody else too. That the day that they were finally waiting on came and they were able to do it. Whatever they were struggling with or whatever they were going through, they were able to get past it and get on through it. And it's because, and a lot of that too, I have to say, is because if somebody has hurt them, they want you to feel that same pain. And I know it's like, well, but I didn't do nothing to deserve it. And I know that's probably how y'all feeling too, like, well, I didn't do nothing. And yes, that's understandable because we, you know, this is life. And people are going to go through, no matter if you're in a gifted school, ungifted school, whatever background you come from, this is life. And you're going to see people's problems all around you. So it's up to us. Do we want to knock them down for their problem? Or do we want to lift them up from their problem? Because I want to lift people up, y'all. And I want y'all to lift them up too. But don't knock them down, though. You know, yeah, I mean, it did, and it's, you know, and I mean, I didn't go back because they might not even remembered what they said, and again, and it's not that I'm scared to, but I know, and y'all get this too. Sometimes when adults say stuff, what they say, stay in a child's place. So that's what you're doing. You're staying in your place because you couldn't go and tell them, you know, that you hurt me. Because if you do that, you might get in trouble. And I know it might be like, well, what made it okay that they said it? But I can't say it because if they're grown, they did that knowing, and this is where it becomes very, very, very wrong, y'all. They did that knowing that I couldn't say nothing back. And to people going through, they did y'all like that too. They knew that y'all couldn't say nothing back, but y'all had to take that outcome. But with that outcome, I'm not going to beat them down, cuss them out for it, y'all. I don't do no cussing. You know, and even if I did that, like, you know, maybe it was mean, but I'm not going to do that to no grown up, you know, especially not if I knew that they were a grown person that said it. And two, just because that's not going to get me anywhere, you know. So, and all I can do is just prove them wrong. And y'all know what happened when y'all proved that person wrong? Did y'all like that? When y'all get to that day that y'all finally made it, or y'all get to that point y'all want to get to finally prove y'allself, not to them, but just to prove I did it for me, what did they do at that point? They don't have nothing to say. And y'all, I'm not trying to go back and bring up no hurt, because y'all know how that works. Some people go back and they start getting all upset again. No, this is positivity on this channel. I'm not going to ever do that. And if I was ever going through something, I just wouldn't get on that day, or either I'll be busy, but I just wouldn't even get on here in that spirit, because I'm not going to make myself like them in that spirit of what they were, that mood that they were in. I'm not going to bring that here, you know. So that's all I could say. Just whenever you get to that point, you'll be real happy, because you know you did it for you, not them, but you. But anyway, bye y'all. And I just want y'all to know y'all can do it. Anything that you want to be in life, you can do it. And don't let anybody tell you that you can't. But bye y'all. Love you.